out to a good friend in the building. Big ups to Samantha, aka Toni. What's up? Hi. Come grab the mic. I didn't come to talk. You can't come to the studio and don't expect to talk. What's up? Everything's good?
Everything is well.
Yeah, welcome back.
I was thinking y'all was going to do the boxing already?
No, we're going to do it just now.
Somebody running from it.
I tell Super yesterday you're chickening out.
Hey, checking out already today. You didn't bring what he had to bring.
I completely forgot.
He said he wasn't going to show up. Remember, I heard the whole conversation.
I'm here.
He's still playing though. No, if you don't even bring nothing, he's still playing.
He probably rolled over and be like, I ain't going to show up today. And then decided, I'm going to show up. So that's why he didn't show up with nothing.
So what's up with you? What brings you back to St.Maarten?
I always got to come back to my lovely island, get a little sun kiss.
You talking about Sabre?
Yeah.
Friendly island.
You've never heard
to be politically.
You've never heard his quote? What is it? St.Maarten, I love the what?
Love my island. Can't stand the people.
You agree to some extent? Okay, you see?
Okay, good. There's no argument there.
All right. So you were here. Did you get to enjoy Soul Beach?
I did. I went to Soul Beach. I had a great time. Outcast did an amazing job. Mr. Man over here did an amazing job on the mic.
Thank you very much.
You know, I just happened to book just randomly.
So you were lucked out.
So it wasn't planned. It's just like
and it's funny because last year I was in Aruba during the same time and I left the day before it started.
Wow.
So now I come the tail end of it.
You came the day before it ended.
It ended, yeah. So definitely coming back next year.
Okay,
to check it out and see what we'll present. I might bust a carnival too. We'll see. Okay. Because I know the last 2 years you'll be like, I know you're coming. Nah.
All right. And when you leaving tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
All right. You enjoyed your Memorial Day?
I did.
Yeah. Thank you for serving.
You're welcome. Just know I'm dead. So Memorial Day for the dead people.
Thank you for.
Okay.
That's true.
I just gotta clear that up because listen. And I
That's
hope
true.
along the road when along the road, then I hear from the heavens above. I hear you say Memorial Day. Samantha, let me but I'm dead.
Wait, you served in what? The Army?
Air Force.
The Air Force.
20 years, 5 months, and 4 days.
Oh.
I wasn't counting, but hey.
Years. You 20 years in the Air Force?
Yes.
Damn.
I know I look young.
You look 20 now.
I know. When people see my daughter here with me too, and they're like, who? Your daughter?
Wow.
Like, yeah, my daughter. Yeah. She's.
So you did what? So you know how to fly like a fighter jet?
No, not
that part of the Air Force.
She knows how to fix them.
I don't have no,
not even.
I did.
She emptied the arm.
You did.
There you go. Administration.
Oh, administration.
I stay in the building and be cute.
I just did
admin.
I did the water purifying course, and that's it.
The paper pusher.
I tested the fuel. Feels good.
So you are not getting yourself in that battlefield. No.
The only time I was in Iraq, Pakistan, and Qatar. I did go. I was there. I was in Korea during 9/11.
Wow.
Good times.
Okay.
That's crazy.
How does a girl from St.Maarten end up in the Air Force? Yeah.
Listen.
You leave tongue to do this?
Listen, I'm gonna say this though. The benefits on the other end is real good.
I heard that. Yeah.
I ain't needed to be 65 to get a retirement check, and I get 2. So hey,
nice.
I ain't complaining.
Nice.
Okay. So how did that happen though?
When it wasn't hiring.
Whip. I'm just saying. I left here when I was 15, and then I went to the States, finished high school, and then I was like, this looks fun, not knowing what I was getting myself involved in, and then 20 years later, I'm here.
Okay, so even though you did administration, did you still have to go through like the training and all of that?
I did.
Yeah?
6 weeks of basic training. I did. Like I said, I had to go through gun training.
You still have to
go.
the office.
No, but listen,
I'm missing a zero.
You still, because you do go to the war zone. So you still have to. So like before I left, I still had to go to on top of the other training. Right. Every time we left to deploy, we still had to go to training. So I did. I got my little M16 photos and stuff.
Wow,
good old memories when I was in my 20s. You know.
So basic training is the same as the Marines and the Army.
No, everybody got their different one, and the Air Force, we consider the Chair Force because we the softer branch of the service. Listen, no shame in my game.
Yeah.
I never sleep on. Well, I did sleep on a cot, but our accommodations
based
are
on
always better.
it's like Air Force, then Army,
Marines.
Marines is like the highest, right?
Marines.
So it's
Yeah.
Air Force, Army, Navy,
Air Force, Marines.
and then Marines.
Marines is pretty tough.
Yeah,
I would
I
say
heard that.
Marines is very tough.
I would say the Navy is as well, but their standards of living is not like I need to sit up in my bed and be comfortable. They got to scoot out of their stuff.
Yeah.
They slide in, slide out. Anybody got time for that? I accidentally sit up and bump my head. It's a wrap. So,
Yeah, and most of the time you're like on a boat.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm good.
Where's the Air Force school again? Which
Texas, Texas
West
is
Point is the Army.
Air Force is San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio. Oh, San Antonio, Texas, where you guys? Okay.
Yeah, and Virginia, Fort Lee, Virginia, I think is for the Army. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
But
All right.
it was good times. I mean, of course, if everything isn't always green on the other side, but the benefits
Okay.
of staying 20 years.
Yeah. Was
is-
it ever a day when you thought like, oh boy, like this is gonna be it?
Listen, let me tell you something.
They're gonna have to knock on the
There
door
was
and
one
knock on the
day-
door with the flag and be like, yo.
Yes, there was my first deployment to Iraq. This was during been trying to get Saddam and
Oh right, yeah.
we were over there and they shot, like they sent a thing and
Missile.
it almost hit our city, and I called my dad and I'm like, yo, like,
Wow.
I don't know.
It's too late.
I don't know.
Too late. You're listening for 5 more years.
You ain't going nowhere.
You're
Pick
going
me up,
nowhere.
please.
I get that check.
Dad, I want to go AWOL.
Bombs over Baghdad. Wow.
Yeah, I called my dad and I was like, yo, like, and back then we didn't have like Skype and stuff.
Yeah,
so I had
yeah.
to call a number to have them patch me through a number.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, that was. But then after that, it was downhill from there. I was like, oh, I could do this.
Okay. Would you recommend it to anybody?
I would, but I would recommend the Air Force because again, we
Yeah.
are the softer branch of the service, and I ain't no shame. Like, hey,
True.
They get
it
no
is
respect.
what it is.
No respect.
Yeah, I mean, but I would say this: the other branches of service, when we deploy or when they come to our base for training or anything, they always give us kudos because they eat good, they sleep good, because a lot of them don't really have the living like we do in the
Right.
Air Force. So yeah, they always would say, yeah, I love my branch, but y'all live good, y'all sleep good. Because let me tell you something, if the conditions ain't good, they'll put us in a hotel quickly.
Oh, for real?
Yes, they'll be like, yeah,
You guys spoiled.
we very much so.
Okay.
So that's why they call us the Chair Force.
All right.
But hey,
big up your what do you call it? Battalion? I don't know.
like,
Unit?
Your unit? Yeah. Shout them out. Or is that?
I'm no longer. I am retired.
But still, your old
Listen,
friends.
since
I'm sure you have like
June 20.
reunions and stuff.
She delete everybody no more.
Nah, man. I mean, I'm still like a lot of people that I met through my time in the military have become like family. Like I've even had people come to St.Maarten. Like a lot of people. Last year, I bring 42 people to St.Maarten.
She still got an accent. I fuck.
Listen.
Excuse me.
I listened to her talk the whole time, right? And I felt so good when she said Samantha.
It's 42.
Yeah. So every
Excuse me,
year,
Lieutenant Rambo. It's 42, Monica.
Sorry.
Monica Rambo. It's 42, Monica Rambo.
people give me crap when I, and they be like, oh, you're Yankee and you're Yankee, and then.
No, see, man, people love to throw that at you. You wasn't up there that long. You come back here talking like them.
I've actually been in the States longer than I live in
That
St.
lives in St. Maarten, yeah.
25 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was telling my dad the other day, and I was like, yo, like, am I an American now?
Yeah.
Like,
Not according to Trump, you ain't.
well, technically I am. Because I actually was
according
born
to
in
Trump.
St. Croix. So I was born in America. I was born in St. Croix, the U.S.
You good.
My mother thinks she was slick. She said she was on vacation.
Right.
She said she was on vacation. And
Going on vacation 9 months.
I know.
No,
it
but
had me.
Trump's trying to get rid of that too. People who were born in the States.
I think
who
I
are
grandfathered.
Oh, you trying to deal up with that too?
Yeah.
I
trying to get rid of people who were born who
yeah.
actually,
Yeah, it's
This man got
I forgot they
problems,
call it
man.
anchor birth or
He's
something
trying-
like
yeah,
that.
he's trying-
Anchor baby.
Anchor baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight
So
up hater.
I'm technically an anchor baby.
He's trying to take those
Yeah.
passports away.
Yeah, straight up hater. Why around this man?
But the good thing is, I still got a good looking St. Maarten passport.
So you got both. Dual.
Of course.
Shush them out.
Come back, you renewed.
It ain't expired yet, so.
Okay. All right. Did you meet any other people from the Caribbean in the Air Force?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yeah,
like
you meet a lot.
I've met people. I've never met somebody from St. Maarten, but
Okay.
I've always met people. You got your Jamaicans. I've met like
Jamaicans.
They're everywhere. We know.
Trinis. I've met Guyanese. I've met
buddy.
a lot of people from. And then, you start talking to people and we're all in our proper accents, and then like you say
Until
one
somebody
word,
break up one body,
and then we like, oh, where you from?
Yeah,
and then it's like,
Yep.
yeah, me too. And then so, but yeah, definitely. But yeah, I would always come back. I would always bring people with. Whenever I'm going, people always be like, when you going back home? I'm like, well, you gonna make it out the group chat this time? But for the most part, every time I've came to St.Maarten, somebody come with me. So I was just super excited last year when, my friends reach out to me and be like, hey, we come in St.Maarten this time. Can you help us plan? So the connections were there, so I was able to reach out to everybody. Like, shout out to Abdul, because he hooked us up with the boat to go to Anguilla. My uncle helped me with the vans to bus them around. I mean, it was just so easy to pick up the phone and call somebody and say, hey, can you help me plan this? Because you want people to come to your island and talk good.
Yeah, have a good experience.
Have a good experience. And every single person has said absolutely amazing things how they want to come back. Matter of fact, I saw a photo when I was coming to St. Maarten with somebody that came last and they had on their St. Maarten shirt at their Memorial Day party in Atlanta. And I was like, look at that. I come to St. Maarten and you got on the shirt. So it's
short. Still got it. Still got it.
The shirt. So it's just, it's amazing. So now I got to see how many people I can bring to Soul Beach next year.
And we've always said that, because sometimes you see people make reviews and, I didn't have a good time on this island or that island, and G always says, and we always say that, listen, it depends who you go with, and it depends if you meet up with the locals and find somebody to take you around that knows the island, you'll have a great time.
Yes. And if I'm not coming and somebody know it from here, I'd be like, oh yeah, I got people there. So I would shout out to my cousin Leon. I'd be like, and he would also make sure that they have a good time. Like it's like, even if I'm not here, people still come and they have a good time. They're like, yo, like I had such a good time, definitely gonna come back again. I have people come on cruises and be like, hey, yo, and I hook them up with somebody, like my uncles drive taxis. I'm like, yo, contact this person and you're good to go. And so I've never had a bad review in the last 25 years that people been coming here that I've sent or came with me. And
sounds good.
And what's your rank?
I retired as an E7, so 2 ranks down for the highest rank.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. If I'd stayed longer, I probably would have made it, but I was tired.
Stayed longer? 20 years.
Yeah, but you have a cap. So like for my rank, I had just made rank, and you have to at least have it for 3 years. And then I could have stayed till 26 years at that rank if I didn't get promoted. But if I got promoted within that time, then your time expands again. And then so every time you get promoted, you have a cap on your rank. You could only be at that rank for X amount of years before they're like, okay, you expired. So I still had time, but COVID happened. My dad got sick and he came up to the States and
And what part of the state?
I live in New Jersey now. I stay
Jersey.
If what exit? 47B.
Oh, okay.
Not that anybody would know where that be.
Garden State Parkway.
So nope, that's too far out.
G just trying to find out if you got.
Oh, you going north? You're up north.
Well, Garden State Parkway is north. I'm south.
Oh, you're down.
Yeah, I'm South Jersey.
Oh, you're South Jersey.
Yeah, I'm South.
The ghetto.
No,
I live in a luxury area, sir. Nah, it's not. It's
South
not
Jersey's
ghetto.
nice.
South Jersey is
She's more closer to Atlantic City, Philadelphia.
Yes, so I'm an hour from.
You don't see G give her bougie. We hood down here.
Listen, I mean, I got my St. Maarten in me still, but I gotta live the American life.
True, I feel
yeah.
So how do you? Just curious, will you fly through Newark to get here?
So Newark, where
I know.
I tried that. It was like, sorry, this is unavailable because they had direct flights because of the whole situation. I came to Philly because Philly's only 40 minutes from my house. Although I live in New Jersey, the airport is closer than Newark as well too. So
you're right over the Ben Franklin Bridge.
Yes, so just go over the bed. Oh, look at you! You got somebody in New Jersey. Let me find out. Let me find out.
What you feeling? I gotta go.
Go down to Atlantic City and be like, I know you. But you know the crazy part is? I ran into people from St. Maarten. I forgot his name. This was years ago. At Disney. Out of all places. And then just recently in March, I ran into I forgot his name. He's from the French side, but he went MPC with me. I ran into him in the Nike store in Orlando like 2 months ago. I'm like,
Listen,
what is
no matter
happening?
where you go in the world,
you're gonna run into
you will run into somebody from St.Maarten.
That is it. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So you can't stay put.
Just make sure you're with somebody you're supposed to be with.
Listen, I don't drink my water and mind my business.
So today's the last day. What plans? What plans you have?
Well,
Your flight's leaving today?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to go pick up my daughter, and we're going to just enjoy the rest of the day. I was partying hard the last couple. I've been up too late the last couple nights. My body can't handle it.
Yeah, we're getting old. So.
Getting old.
Facts.
So, and so just pick up from my mom's house and go back to the hotel. Probably just go watch the planes land, because I've never really done that in my life.
Wow.
So maybe just do something, because I have a friend that's here with me too, so I'll see what she wants. Not that type of, first of all, you don't bring sand to the beach. Nah, she wanted to come. She's actually my loctician, our loctician, me and my daughter.
Okay.
So she was like, yo, I'm a roll. I have time off. So yeah, nothing really, just to relax, because I do got to go back to work on Friday, so I'm going to rest my soul. And yeah.
So you're getting a check and you're still working?
Baby, listen, that first in the 50 be hitting hard, miss son.
We don't know about that.
And I went right back to work for the government as that too, so I could collect another retirement check if I wanted, if I stay long enough.
Okay.
I can collect another.
Very smart.
But I ain't built for that life. I'm
Alright.
a whole nother. Yeah, I'm good.
Well, thank you for passing through.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure. Always good to see you whenever you're here.
Definitely.
All right.